Hey YouTube, it's your girl Javina Love back with another video. Welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing, my busy bee? Staying busy, I hope. Keeping it sexy, child. I try to always. Always. Today, I wanted to repeat a look that I had did the other day that I didn't film, that I was so regretful that I didn't film, using the ColourPop Sisters, what is this called? Gather Around Sisters palette. It was the one that came out looking like Hocus Pocus. Thought it was gorgeous in its cartoon version of the Hocus Pocus. It doesn't look like I've touched this thing at all, but I have. I've really touched it. And we're going to touch her again today. And I used 5 colors, and I'll touch them for you, give you little swatches of each color. And we will jump on into a look. So, to start, I'm going to be using, I call it a bus. We're going to use is that what it is? No, that's not it. So Toasted, the brown one. This one's called Yabos. This green is called Bewitched, and this gold called Brew Potion. So, yeah. And then we're going to use some black eyeliner to smoke it out just a little bit more, because that black is nice, but it's not, it's just not that black, you know? And sometimes we want that really big oomph of black. And I wore orange lashes with it. You guys, I swear, I know, I'm crazy. That's what I said. Let's just jump on in here. I'm going to prime my eyes with Milani concealer, because that's what I used the other day. How you been doing, my bees? I have been hanging in here. I have to constantly say thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who has helped and contributed to help keeping the lights on. Be it just kind words, just being there, you know, for a shoulder for me to cry on, because, you know, your girl cries a lot. Or even donating to help keeping the lights on. I appreciate you guys so, so much. I wanted to thank you, and I'm going to continue to thank you every chance I get. Using my Dose or Douche, I don't know exactly how you would like to pronounce that, liner. I love this liner. And I'm going through it with you guys. I'm going through it. I'm sharpening it to all get up. But I'm going to take that to my outer, to the first 1/3 of my eye, and to like that in a little triangle for my crease. And then I'm going to smudge it with my finger. And that would just help give the black a little bit more smoky appeal. If you're ever worried about too many colors on your eyes, because I know a lot of us, you know, we're getting up there. I'm 43. I've got loose skin from losing weight, which has made me look more older than I am. And you want to make yourself, you know, seem and look more youthful. You don't want to darken your eye out too much with black. And that's understandable. But you can use a brown liner to do the same thing that I'm doing right now. I would, if I had like a really dark brown liner, I probably would have, but because my brown liners are fairly the same color as my skin, and as you know, most makeup companies have not been very good to people in my skin color range. Just recently, they're starting to add a lot more, but I end up with either too dark or too light a foundation, so it's just like it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Y'all know it is just a lot. Even some of my melanin challenge ladies, you know, paper dolls, you guys can't find your shades either. Like, they're either right in the middle or they're not. They just totally missed the mark with us. Okay, so now that that's on, and it doesn't have to be perfect. As you've seen, I just smudged it out. I'm going to take that black, it's called a bus, and I'm just going to pack that in over here. And that'll also, the liner will also help, because I didn't set the powder, not the powder, the concealer. there's like little gold flakes in here, and almost every shadow has a little gold flake in it. I don't know why. ColourPop, I don't know what you were thinking, but it will help you them stick without them really going everywhere. Like, you'll get a few of them, because I only see a few of them. I don't see a whole lot that stayed around for the party, you know. But I do see a few flicks of gold, and that's what really attracted me to that color. And I'm not really worried about blending, again, because, you know, your girl, don't really worry about that. I'm not, it's not that I don't worry about blending. I want to consider myself like a blending person, but 99% of the time, I don't feel we have to blend too much, because these colors really blend themselves, and you want them to be identified as each of their own color. So now I'm going to, what's it called? Oh, toast? I don't remember what that line's supposed to mean, but I'm going to put that up here in my brow bone, and I'm going to blend out that black just a little bit. Not too much, because you don't want to lose it, because you will lose it. ColourPop just seems to help blend itself away, I'm telling you. But this Old Toast color seems to be the perfect transition shade to any look, because I could have sat it down first, but because I wanted that black to be really pronounced, and I want it to go down to here, to my nose, which is very odd, right? But for some reason, it just made my eyes, I don't know. You will see. You will see. Trust the process, okay, girlfriends and boyfriends. Trust the process. All right. Now we're going to go into that green called Bewitched, and she's so pretty. And put that all over. And right next to that black. And I'm just going to use a little bit of that black to like scoot it over so it can help blend it out. But not really. As you see, it kind of just goes seamless together. That's what I'm talking about, that seamless. This palette plays very well with its partners, you know. And that's been something I've been really digging with these brands, is how the indie brands, how their palettes blend together with no problem, but then there's some that just don't. And it really just irritates you. I do need to go over the black just a little bit on this eye with the green. And it's crazy how it all looks black on me right now, right? To me it does. It just looks, I can see that it's different, but I can also see that it's still the same. Alright, and I'm just going to blend that out just so it doesn't have that, my aging eye ripples right there. Same brush, just cleaning it up nice, because I want to start using the glitters. Alright, and as you see, I'm bringing it down at a sharp angle, kind of like a cat eye. I don't know, it's just a sexy, sexy eye. So going into Yabos with the brush, we're going to put that over that green, because for some reason when it was on just by itself in my first eye look, it was pretty, but she wasn't giving me the punch, the, you know, that pop that everybody just loves so much about ColourPop, and I'm trying to fall in love with her, you know. And I'm doing that on the first 1/3, and I got to step back a little bit with my mirror to make sure I'm actually doing it evenly before I wipe the brush off. I have a washcloth in my lap, and that is a key trick that I've been doing for a long time that I wanted to share with you guys. Is I wipe off, you know, we use the color switch to knock off extra color, but not, it doesn't always get all that excess color out. But you want to use that same brush to blend with. I use just a regular Dollar Tree washcloth that I use dedicated for makeup. And now I can just use my brush all the time, you know, for every look. So now I'm pulling it over just a little bit to that black, just wiggling it back and forth on that line to make sure that that line isn't so harsh. And this line's a little softer too. And then bring it same way. I thought this was such a pretty look. I mean, I know I've been rocking a lot of green this month, and that's because I've been in a lot of different collabs for St. Patrick's Day, so I figured I'll wear green all month long then. I would just rock the green all month of March. It's also my son's favorite color, and his birthday's on the 20th, so it kind of goes great. And now for the glitter. And we're just going to, oh, I was going to pop that glitter in the inner corner of my eye. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the inner corner. I think it would be appropriate there. There, yeah. I wasn't quite sure where I was going to put it, because I had been there before where I was like, you look good there, but then you look good here too. And then I think I'm going to drag it up just a little bit to the first 1/3, just so it's not too compacted there, and it's also not going to have a massive amount of fallout. I love this butterfly wing effect that it does when you pull it up to this first 1/3 of your eye. I think that's so it's just been my go-to thing. Alright, so I'm going to line my eyes, put on some lashes. I'm going to do a mask-ready look from here up, you know, because that's just the way the world is right now. And I'll be back to show you the final look. So what do you think? I finished it off with, I had to put it back, didn't I? So on my lips is an Oprah liquid lip that does not move, and it's a shimmer. And as you see, I have orange lashes on to really bring up that harvest brown. I thought it would bring it really tied together. And on my cheeks, I have a little bit of Becca highlight. I got it in a BoxyCharm, and it was like, she's so pretty. And then this shimmery Ciate London blush, just to rose everything up. Even though I said I was going to be mask ready, it's just so that my mask, it goes over my nose, but my lips won't move, and I won't feel so naked, you know, because I feel naked without lipstick, don't y'all sometimes? I know I do. But thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you liked this video, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Jovina. I hope you stick around, subscribe, see a little bit of what I've got going on. I'm a hot mess, and I'm real, and I'm honest, and if I can save you some coin, I do that too. This is a palette that I am definitely glad I revisited. I'm going to be revisiting it again. I've only done, you know, that's my second color combination, and I know I've got to do more. But these four have always just been a little bit hesitant for me because they're quite chalky. And I'm going to show y'all in a swatch. Like, they're not as smooth as they give off the look to be. They're really not. And I don't know why I feel like I have 5 swatches on my arm, but I don't. See, even though that's a shimmer, she's chalky. Did I even have anything on this finger? No. This one is the one that's like super chalky and patchy. She's chalky and patchy. So that's what made me stay away. And this one's just like a smear of my own skin color, but a little bit better. So that's why I have a problem with this palette. But other than that, I would never crack her up, you know, like my other ones, just to depan it, because I love the aesthetic, you know? But that's about it. I will see you all in the next video. Be good to each other. Be good to someone in the world. Don't forget to carry an extra bottle of water, especially this summer. It's going to be a hot one since it was such a cold one. I can imagine. I can't imagine. I'm not going to imagine, but I'm telling you now. Prediction of my life. You know, just prediction. When it's cold in the winter, really, really cold, that summer is going to tear us up. So carry you some extra bottled water in your car for yourself, for your car, for a stranger. Get an extra box of granola bars from the Dollar Tree or crackers, because you just don't know. I want you to be safe out there. Love you. Bye.